with head swimming and diving coach Laura Demaline after the victory of the VW Fall Duels. Coach, you had victories both days. How do you think your team performed?
I was really happy with how our swimmers and divers performed both last evening and today. So typically a Friday night meet can be challenging because they're coming off of a full day of classes. And so we saw them warm up really well yesterday and really got up and raced well in some events that we hadn't swam yet. So we did have the 200 butterfly. Our divers dove for the first time last night. So it was really good to see some events that we didn't compete in last weekend. This morning we came back, so second day of the meet after a late night last night. We had the 400 IM, 400 medley relay. So some more challenging events to start the meet with, and they got up and raced really, really well today. So at this point, between last weekend and this weekend, we've swam a full lineup of events. So I feel really good about where we're at and sort of the next few weeks going forward.
So the last few meets, obviously, you've had victories. Going forward, how are you going to continue the success?
Yeah, so I think a big piece of it, Hailey, is staying humble. I'm really pleased with how our team swam and dove last weekend and this weekend. We had some close races with Wilmington and with Hiram and Ursuline today, and we were really excited to come out on top. But our meet schedule will continue to get more challenging. So I think it's focusing on technique, focusing on doing the right things, and quite honestly, we tell them, put your head down and get your hand to the wall. That's really, we want them to be competitive. We want them to harness, harness that that competitive spirit, and so that's what we're going to continue to focus on and get ready for Ohio Wesleyan this weekend, and then Penn State Barron the following weekend.
Great. And then, after last year not having any fans, I think that's a big factor as well. So how do you feel about having fans back and cheering on your players?
Oh, it's awesome. Even so much as our coaches, our own families weren't able to come. So I think for us to be able to look up and see our families in the stands, and then for our swimmers and divers to have their families and friends there. We had a great contingent of the men's soccer team today who came to cheer on one of their teammates who also dives for us, Jason Heisler. So just that energy, it really, as much as we tried to cheer last year and pump music in, it's not the same. So having that support from our families and from our fellow Yellow Jackets here on campus really is so special, and we're ecstatic that they're back in the pool with us.
Great, Coach. Well, congrats on the win, and we'll see you next Saturday.
Thank you.